Do not know what happened there. I think something went wrong and haywire with the streaming software that I was using. So I'm live on a different thing now. I hope it doesn't take very long for people to kind of catch up and realize what happened. But I'm going to kind of just talk to myself for a couple minutes while we have some people filter in here because that did not work the way that I thought it would. So I hope people are kind of coming back over and coming back in here because that was a mess. Hey, there's David Michael Monk. All right, people are starting to realize it. From the Ham and Cheese Studios, that's right, in beautiful and snowy, right outside of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. How is everybody tonight? Just going to wait, like I said, I'll wait a couple minutes for a few more people to filter in here once they realize I was messing up the live feed before. I don't know what happened. I had a third-party software that I was using. It didn't work. It was giving me all kinds of lag. So I quickly went to a brand new, a new video. So it looks like people are starting to pick up on it. So, Austin Jeffords, nice to see you in here. Amy Liz, my wife. It is a good name, the Ham and Cheese Studios. That's true. Joseph, nice to see you too. Elsa did visit this morning and a little bit last night. I thought it was 60 degrees last night. There was no possible way it was going to snow, but it did. It's crazy. Matt Shane, hire a tech guy already. Well, yeah, next time I'm going to, maybe I'll ask you to set it up for me. I was way in over my head with this one. All right, so when I talked to you guys on Monday, it was like 3 days ago, people are saying they cannot hear me. I just got a message. Can you guys hear me okay? I just want to see if you guys can hear me. I have my mic on as far as I know. That should be working. Let's see. I'm getting some quotes. I don't know if this is... Okay, Joseph says, yes, you can hear me. All right, so if you can't hear me, thank you, Austin. Thank you, Joseph. Thank you, Ames. Yeah, I think it might be a glitch somewhere else. So, as I was saying, on Monday, right? I was on here on Monday, and there was no news. I was like, there's not going to be any news. I'm not going to have anything to talk about on Thursday. Guess what? All kinds of stuff happened. Donna Copley, nice to see you. How are you? So all this news came out. My mom keeps texting me, and it's throwing off my mojo. Mom, I don't know what the deal is, why people can't hear me. It looks like I'm reading the comments, people are able to hear me. So I'm going to go into the news. Let's talk about what's going on. Yeah, Austin, I think Disney did know that I was doing a live show. They wanted to, sorry, Allie, and Disney wanted to put some news out there. Like I said, Monday, didn't expect any news. The next day, Tuesday, we find out Avatar, The World of Pandora, right, is coming to Animal Kingdom. Was it the 27th? All right, May 27th. Herb cannot hear me either. Chuck Rodriguez, I can't. Can I hear the fill? All right, let's see if Chuck can hear me. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. We're having a few technical glitches here. All right, I think people can hear me, so I'm just going to keep going. So, Avatar at Animal Kingdom is opening on May 27th. That's big news. I'm hoping that there's a soft opening before. It definitely won't be early enough on there the end of April, so I don't think there's going to be a soft opening before, early May probably. So I'm probably going to be missing out on that. But then it was announced both Star Wars lands are opening in Hollywood Studios and in Disneyland in 2019. Now, let's be for real. 2019, that could mean, December of 2019. So I don't think we should kind of hope for an early 2019 opening for either of those. But hey, 2019, that's super, super exciting. And the big news that came out today that I was not ready for, but I think a lot of us saw that was coming. Roger Greenberg, hi, how are you, bud? Thanks for coming on. Is the last day, the last official show for Wishes in the Magic Kingdom will be on May 11th. The new show Happily Ever After will be premiering after that, sometime after that. They didn't say May 12th that it would be premiering, so I guess we'll have to see when it starts. But her Studios is mostly dirt. That's absolutely true. It is kind of dirt. Carla, thank you for coming on. How are you? Chuck, I think I saw you. You said you could hear, whatever. Mr. Chuck Rodriguez, the frequent guest of the Ear to There podcast, is on. So Austin Jeffers says it's the 12th. That's what I assumed, but you can never. The 12th will be the Happily Ever After premiere, but you never know with Disney, right? So Happily Ever After is going to be a fireworks projection and laser show. And there was rumors that they were going to use the drones. I didn't read anything. I don't know if you guys saw something different today. I didn't read anything about drones for this show. So it looks like maybe they won't be using those for this kind of thing, for this show. I didn't get to see the drones over Christmas. I don't know if you guys got to see that. Crystal, hi, how are you? Thank you for coming on. I don't know. What do you guys think? I mean, who's excited about... I know I'm excited about Star Wars Land because I'm a Star Wars nerd. I don't think you can see it. No, you can't see it. I have some Star Wars stuff behind. Some Star Wars stuff back there behind me in my office here. I'm excited. Chuck is disappointed with no drones. Yeah, I was hoping for a drone. Not like a military drone. But, a drone. Like something that flew with a light on it. I think that'd be cool. But yeah, I mean, definitely exciting for Avatar. Can't wait for that. I know a lot of people are kind of like, nah on that. I think it's going to be incredible. Looking at the nighttime lighting that they've done for it, I saw some pictures online. Some people leaked some of the, they were over the bridge. They weren't in the land, but they were taking pictures of the lighting. It looks awesome. As Chuck Rodriguez mentioned on the one episode of the podcast, there will be no bathroom signs. I'm excited for that. So I think Chuck said you'll have to go ahead and find your own place to use the bathroom. So that should be a good time. Michelle, I hope I pronounced your name correctly. Hassel, I think that's right. Thank you for coming on. I appreciate it. If anybody feels like they want to be nice to me, you can hit the old share button somewhere. I don't know where it is. Is it down here on your screen? Like down there. And share this. I'd really appreciate it. Right, Herb. So no bathroom sign. So that's the rumor, is that everything, you're going to be in the world of Avatar, right? So on that planet there will be no English because those, what are they, the Na'vi? They don't speak English. So you're going to have to figure it out. So there's going to be a bioluminescent light, a tree. You may have to go back there and use the bathroom. I don't know. Anyway, Donna Coverley, yes, they are replacing Wishes. Like we said, May 11th is the last the last show for that. So if you want to see Wishes, you got to get there soon. Point to my left. Wait a minute. So no, that's my right. Over here, is that where the share button is? Right there. I think it is. If it's not over, you can go this way or you can go that way, but you can't go both ways. It's terrible. It's a terrible joke. Anyway, so Chuck says there's going to be, I'm not going to mention that. This is a G-rated live broadcast as well as podcast, so let's not talk about what's going to happen in the world of Avatar. Austin said this isn't Shanghai. Yeah, there were some incidents of some Shanghai residents relieving themselves, let's say, in front of Shanghai, in and around Shanghai before it opened. And since it's opened, so I'm hoping we don't get that. Point to the right, Heather. I'm trying. I can't. It's hard to get this. I'm like Conan O'Brien. It's hard to get this figured out. I'm looking at myself on a screen, so it's hard to know. It's on one of these two sides where the share button is. I talk way too much about sharing. So if you want to share it, it's great. But the one thing I wanted to talk to you guys about and why I wanted to come on, Herb, that's terrible. It's common in China to go to use the trees and everything for bathroom replacements. Okay. So what I did want to talk about was The reason I'm doing this show this week is because next week I won't be here. Next Thursday, as I scratch my head. I'm going to get better, though. I'm going to make sure my hands kind of stay in front of me, and I'm not itchy and twitchy like I was the other night. And I opened my water before I started recording. Watch. So I actually got water out of there that time. That was pretty good. So my mom, everybody, if you could read the comments, said I was handsome, but I can't dance. I think both of those things are inaccurate because I definitely can dance. Anyway, so we're leaving for our Disney trip on February 14th on Valentine's Day. We're flying down. We are taking the Magical Express over to Port Orleans Riverside, where we're going to stay for 2 nights. And I fouled that up. Bob Jackson will not be playing on the nights that we're there. I'm so bummed about that. But we will. Herb, I will not be dancing. Thank you very much. Maybe later. Not tonight. Maybe a future episode. Once I figure out like the cool. I had this really cool graphic to go down here where I would just hit a button and it would like come on and then come off. But yeah, it's not working out. So yeah. Yeah, but Donnie, yes, we are going again. I know, that's insane. So anyway, we leave. I'm just like so into the comments that I can't like stare at the camera. I'm just like, I want to answer these comments, every single one. I know, no yeehaw, Bob. It's really sad. But yeah, so we're going on February 14th. Then we're taking Disney transportation from Port Orleans Riverside to the cruise, to the port in Port Canaveral for our 3-day cruise on the Disney Wonder, which I am super, super, super excited about because it was newly reimagined. It's all brand new. I cannot wait. I saw a lot of videos this past week about Tiana's restaurant, which we're really excited about. They had the new Frozen show, which looks awesome. That was ruined for me recently by someone who shall remain nameless. I don't think he's in here right now on the chat, but apparently there are puppets on the Frozen show, and I was not aware, so I would have liked to have been pleasantly surprised, but now I won't be. But I cannot wait to see the Disney Wonder, to see what it's like now. I'm so excited. And we're taking our kids. Obviously, we're not leaving them at home with the babysitter or my parents or anybody we don't know. We are bringing our kids. We have, as I always say on the show, on the podcast, and on my blog, a 6-year-old, 2 4-year-olds. So I'm so excited for them. They have no idea, really no idea what to expect. So I'm so excited for that. Yeah, so we're just doing it's a 3-day cruise. So it's, out to sea to Castaway Cay and back. No stops anywhere else. But that should be great for us. I'm excited. All you guys see who has done and who hasn't done a Disney cruise. Let's see. Donna, your daughter still works in Disney. That's awesome. Joseph still hasn't done a Disney cruise. Let's see. Am I inviting my parents? My mom wants to know on a Disney cruise. If you want to come, I'm sure there's probably a nice, fancy, deluxe family stateroom with a veranda left that'll cost you an arm and a leg to go on. So it does not stop in Nassau, Chuck. It's just Castaway Cay on this one. Matt Shane, who's going to watch the Trader Sam's bar while you're gone? You're free. We haven't broken ground on it yet, guys. Look, so I'm in my office. I think I said the other day, it's small, right? I'm touching both walls of it now. Here, through this wall is where we're going to build a Trader Sam's. It's the rest of our garage is right here. And it's actually a pretty big size. So we're going to put a Trader Sam's in. I am working on figuring out how to build, if you guys know what I'm talking about, the window with the volcano in it. Yeah, I hit my microphone. I'm going to build the window somehow, in some way. So we're going to do that. Herb, when it is done, when the room is done, my little Trader Sam's next door is finished. I'm planning on doing these live shows from in there instead of in here. I think that would have to be very cool. That way you guys could all be a little bit jealous while I have my Trader Sam's in my home. So, Chuck says, I'm going to fly out to Philly for the grand opening. Chuck, happy to have you. We do have the couch in the basement. Gets a little chilly down there at night, but absolutely you're welcome. Michelle, the shrinking stools. So who has been in Trader Sam's and done and sat at the stools, right? We won't be able to put them in because it seems like that would be very expensive. But I'll do this move, right? So when you sit, let's see if we can do it. Simulate it in my chair. All right. So you sit up when you sit at Trader Sam's bar and you're this high, right? I'm not very tall, so right now my feet aren't even touching the ground in my office chair. But as you're sitting there and you're not even paying attention, slowly, not this fast, but you just think down, and you have to pray to it. Now I'm having trouble with my chair. There we go. And you have to pray to a god in order for your chair to be raised back up. So it happened to me. Let's see, Pat Gallagher is not here, but when I was down last year in April, I was sitting on a stool, and all of a sudden, I was about 6 inches. That's a lot more than 6, like that much further below Pat's head. So yeah, that's a lot of fun. So you have to go pray to a god in front of the entire bar in order for them to get you back to your regular bar stool height. They make kind of a fool of you in a good way. It's fun. Chuck says it's smoother at Trader Sam's. Yes, it is. That wasn't the best example of how the stool effect works at Trader Sam's. It doesn't really work like that. But it's very, very subtle. And it's very, very slow. And you don't even notice it's happening until you have this much distance between the person you were sitting next to and your base. So it's fun. Anyway, so that's why I won't be here next week. But every other Thursday, I'm planning to do this at 7:30. And we'll do a little bit of news. We'll do a little bit of what's going on at Disney. We'll do a little bit, if you want to do Q&A about your next trip, about really whatever you want. We're going to do every week. Matt said when we parted what's the college program? Matt, when we parted in Walt Disney World, he was a little more upright at 8 than midnight. Same thing, yeah. The stools are a lot of fun in Trader Sam's, both in Disneyland and Walt Disney World. Mine is going to be a combination of the two. I couldn't really figure out a theme. If you guys can see behind me, I have the backside of Porter sign. That's going to go in there. I have my Nautilus thing over there. That's going to be framed and go in there. So I have a lot of nerdy Disney memorabilia that we're going to get. That's going to go in there. So yeah. So anyway, I will. Let's see. Make sure you show home videos while you're tripping. You're there. I'm going to try to go on Facebook Live while we're boarding the ship and while we get to our room. Give a little tour of the room so you guys can get to see exactly what it's like. We have the veranda, which terrifies me. I know people tell me with kids it shouldn't scare you, but I have this fear of my children going near I'm sorry, I'm distracted by the comments again. My kids going near the fence on this cruise. I didn't reply to Donna about what did I miss? I didn't see it. Sorry, I didn't see it. So it's hard to read. There's comments come in. I'm trying to keep up with it. It's a little difficult. So if anyone, looks like the questions aren't coming anymore. I just wanted to make sure I got on for a couple minutes and got to talk to you guys before we went for our cruise. Chuck, we are in Port Orleans Riverside the 14th and 15th of next week, 6 days from now. 5 days. Is it 5 days from now? Man, we got to start packing. I got to tell Amy. I don't know if it doesn't look like she's watching anymore, but yeah, we got to start packing our stuff and doing laundry. I didn't even start this stuff yet. We're in trouble. But yeah, we're doing February 14th. We're doing the Minis seasonal play and dine dinner at now I can't remember the name of it. It's in Hollywood Studios. I forget. Primetime. It's not Primetime. Is it Primetime? Wherever it is. The Minis seasonal dine, and then the next day we have scheduled reservations for Skipper Canteen. How many of you guys have eaten at Skipper Canteen? It's very, very good. They do serve alcohol there at night. Now, Hollywood and Vine, Herb, thank you very much. I was saying prime time. It's not prime time. Hollywood and Vine is where the Minis seasonal stay and dine, or whatever it's called is. So we'll be doing that. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Jenny Bernier, let's see you. Do I say your name right, by the way? Is it Bernier or is it Bernier? Like the Canadian kind of pronunciation. I think all my years of watching hockey have convinced me that it's Bernier. But if it's not, and I've been pronouncing it incorrectly for like months and months and months, please let me know. I feel really bad, but I'd like to know how to pronounce it. So, hello, my mom is saying. What is going on? What did I not answer from you this evening? That Bernier, right? I knew it was right, Jenny. All right, good. I'm excited. I got the name right. I've been calling you that since you booked a trip with me. I don't know how long ago, because you're on your, I got to think your third trip that you booked with me. See, right here, what was supposed to be cool was, I would say third trip, and the little logo will come across the bottom of the screen. But, I messed that up, so I'm going to do it. Rachel, hi. Thank you so much. Rachel says, I'm listening from California, loving your site and love your live chats. When I catch them, yeah, sorry, Rachel, it's tough on the West Coast. I know you guys right now are just finishing up work, and here I am. My kids are going to bed, so. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. That's very cool. So yeah, thanks, Herb. Yeah, you can't trust the tech. I thought I had it set up, and I did something wrong, and it didn't work. So anyway, not next Thursday, but the Thursday after. I don't know the date off the top of my head, but I will be back on, and we'll do a recap of the cruise and the land and sea vacation, which should be very cool. Like I said, we're only going to be in the parks for 2 days, so we're not going to get a whole lot done while we're in Walt Disney World. But Rachel, I should take my parents. I booked this cruise months ago for my wife's 40th birthday. If I told people before that I was booking it, if anybody else in my family wanted to go, they should have spoke up. Anyway, all right. So thank you, Donna. Donna Purcell Coveley is ganging up on me. And with that, I think I should probably sign off because I'm starting to get... This happened the other night, too. I start talking, it's going well, and then I start getting ganged up on in the comments. We have Donna's ganging up on me. Now Rachel's ganging up on me. Joseph's ganging up on me. So, as fun as it is for you guys. So 2 Thursdays from now, 2 weeks from tonight, I will be back on Facebook Live. And then we'll try to do a couple from the ship. I know while you're actually out at sea, live streaming can be super, super expensive. So I might not be doing a whole lot of live streaming while we're out actually on the ship. Chuck, weather's not that bad, really. Sorry, Joseph. I thought you were ganging up on me too. But the weather's not. I mean, it snowed today. We got 6 inches here. By the way, guys, first time ever. We lived in Philadelphia, my wife and I, for the last 9 years. And we never had that teenager that knocked on the door and was like, I'll shovel your sidewalk. And it's not that I mind doing it, but today I was getting dressed, getting ready outside, ready to go outside, and somebody knocks on the door. I'm upstairs. I hear my wife open the door. She's like, hold on 1 second. She calls me down. There's a kid out there who wants a shovel. So, of course, we paid him his money. He shoveled. I didn't have to do it. That was awesome. So it was almost like living in Florida today. Excuse me. Because I didn't have to go outside. I didn't have to shovel in 20-something degree weather. So that was nice. So anyway, guys, thank you again for signing in. If you want to, all my stuff that you might want to look at my articles, my podcast, the Word of the Week podcast is included. They're all over at eartodayortravel.com. You can go to my Facebook page, facebook.com/Phil from Ear to Their Travel. I'm sorry, where you guys are right now finding this video. David, why do we leave Florida? Really, honestly, it was to be near my family. We lived in, and to be near Amy's family. We lived in Celebration for a while. Uh, but we wanted to be near the family. We wanted to raise our kids up here eventually when we had kids. So yeah, that's kind of why we left. Um, so anyway, guys, yeah, go to eartotheretravel.com. You can get all the podcasts and all. Of course, even while I'm going on the cruise, there will be a new podcast on Monday. There'll be a Word of the Week podcast on Wednesday. So don't you worry. I know you were worried, but don't worry. This stuff will still be there. And, I don't like pushing the travel thing too hard, even though that's what I do. But I do all your booking, your planning, your finding the lowest price, the everything. All that's for free, just so you guys know. So if you're looking to book a trip, you can also request a free quote over at eartotheretravel.com. And if you do, you'll only be working with me. So I don't have any other agents. I have nobody else who works for me or with me. So you'll be working directly with me. So if you can deal with... oh, by the way, I didn't mention my shirt tonight because it's National Pizza Day. And I wanted to make sure I mentioned that it was. And I have my pizza party shirt on. Anyway, if you do want to book a trip, you're only going to work with me. I'm completely free. I charge nothing for my services. I do everything for you. Well, and if you want to do your fast passes, dining, all that stuff, I understand. But I'm here to do it for you. Save you a lot of time. Save you a lot of anxiety and worry. And really, I can help you save money as well. So that's the plug that I'm going to give for tonight. So thank you guys. Herb, I have no minions, believe it or not. So anyway, guys, thank you again for coming on. I'll see you from the ship, hopefully. Hopefully the internet connection is decent. And then I'll see you in 2 weeks. So thank you guys so much for tuning in tonight. And hopefully by next Thursday or 2 Thursdays from now, I'll have the technical stuff figured out. So thanks again.